secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Toss to the left. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. That's caught. It's Smith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Got a man. It's Smith. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And listen, you get zone coverage, and you can hit that curl route, and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
So UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good.
They want to run it left here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
The sweet feet buy a little time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Smith. They'll stop him at the 24, and that. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll give it to him again. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Here we go. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
And it's like the defense knew on 3rd and goal, they're not a tackle in the middle. They're going to go to the outside. They run the touch pass, and they fly after it, fly upfield, make...
Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Fit it in the window for the score. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give is to Smith. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Cornelius. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Great pass. It's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better.
Into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Roadrunners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Now on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA! UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it with Wilson. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners. No midseason. This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the toss to the left. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown. UT San Antonio. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Smith dropping to pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Roadrunners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great.
He wants to take the top off. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on